Are you traveling to Bonaire on vacation? Would you like to get off the beaten path and see some of the harder to find Bonaire landmarks? Well, that's what we're talking about in this video, and we're doing it right now. Hey folks, Kevin here with some of the best off-the-beaten-path landmarks on Bonaire. Have you seen the salt pile, slave huts, and Willemstorm Lighthouse? Have you climbed 1,000 steps, wandered around Carpata, then watched flamingos at Lake Grotto? I hope so, because all those sites are awesome, must-see landmarks when visiting Bonaire. But if you're like me, sometimes you want to see the obscure, hard-to-find landmarks. You want to see places where the journey is just as much fun as the destination. Well, that's what this video is all about. So grab your sturdy shoes and hop in a truck with good tires because we're heading off the beaten path here on beautiful Bonaire. Plantation Washikemba. The Washikemba plantation was once a large aloe vera producing plantation on Bonaire. The former land house has been abandoned for many years and is rumored to be haunted. You can read about it in the book The Ghost of Washikemba by Annette Butter. Plantation Washikemba is located on Bonaire's east coast and, like our next three landmarks, can be found on the Barra de Carta driving trail. The longest tree of Bonaire. Next on our list is the longest tree of Bonaire. It's the longest tree and not the tallest because the constant easterly trade winds have it growing to its side. This buttonwood mangrove measures somewhere between 92 and 100 feet long. The Sterke Monument. In August of 1979, 4 brave men set sail from the Netherlands on a homemade raft. They planned to sail over 5,000 nautical miles, all the way to Curaçao, and they almost made it. Almost. On December 15th, after a heavy thunderstorm pushed them off course, the Sterke ran aground and was stranded on the cliffs of Bonaire's rugged east coast. All 4 of the crew survived, but the Sterke was lost to the ocean. Or was it? In 1986, the Sterke was raised from the ocean floor, repaired, and finally completed its trip to Curaçao. This monument on the east coast was constructed in honor of this heroic voyage. You can read all about the Sterke by visiting the website sterkeyerke.nl. Bonaire Subway Station. Did you know that Bonaire has a subway? Some people claim it runs all the way to China. No one knows for sure. There's only one entrance down to the platform and the train doesn't have a set schedule, so you'll have to be quite lucky to catch a ride. Spelonk Lighthouse. Standing tall overlooking the cliffs of Bonaire's east coast, you'll find the Spelonk Lighthouse. This lighthouse was built around 1909 and is still in operation today. The keeper's house has long been abandoned but still stands next door, making this a great photography location. Spelonk Cave. A little further north and inland of the Spelonk Lighthouse, you'll find Spelonk Cave. Spelonk Cave is filled with impressive stalagmites and stalactites, as well as several species of bats. Bonaire's unique landscape is home to around 200 caves. Most are too difficult to access, but there are a few, like Spelonk Cave, that allow for visitation. In addition to hosting unique ecosystems, many of the caves have great historical and cultural value. Because of this, Bonaire's caves should only be visited with an approved guide. If you're enjoying this video and find it helpful, how about giving it a thumbs up? Then fly over and land on the subscribe button. And don't forget to click the notification bell too. Now, let's get back to our list. The Rincon Overlooks. There is no better place to view the town of Rincon, the interior of the island, and the distant east coast than the Rincon Overlooks. First, located north of Rincon and off the road leading to Carpata is Altamira, or Uncle Joseph's Lookout. This overlook offers expansive views over the town of Rincon and is a quiet, peaceful place to relax. Next, on top of the hill west of Rincon is East Splendor. East Splendor has plenty of shade and is a unique and quirky place to relax. You'll enjoy unparalleled views out of Rincon towards the windmills on Bonaire's east coast. Lourdes Grotto. If you're in need of quiet reflection, there's no better place than Rincon's Lourdes Grotto. In 1958, a school teacher from Rincon traveled to France for the 100th anniversary of the Marian apparitions that took place in the caves outside the town of Lourdes. Upon her return to Bonaire, she worked with local clergy to establish Rincon's own Lourdes Grotto. You can read more about this story at rincon.nl. The grotto, known locally as Gruta de Lourdes, also has a path leading to an overlook behind and above the cave. Lac Cai. In the southeast of Bonaire, nestled between Slagbaai and the mangrove forest, you'll find Lac Cai. If you want a peaceful, quiet place for a weekday beach picnic, look no further than Cai. You'll find solitude among the driftwood trees and conch piles, and you can easily lose track of time staring at the fishing boats moored in the tranquil waters of Slagbaai. If you prefer a more lively atmosphere, come out to Lac Cai on a Sunday morning. Washington Park. Rugged coastline, calm beaches, tidal pools, blowholes, a lighthouse, plantation ruins, hiking, birding, desert scenes that bleed into lunar landscapes, Washington Park has it all. You could easily spend several days experiencing all the park has to offer. Washington Park is a very special and unique place, and it's all off the beaten path. Well, folks, those are some of Bonaire's best off-the-beaten-path landmarks. I hope you enjoyed the video and are inspired to come explore Bonaire for yourself. If you did like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next dive site.